Hello everyone and welcome to Rimworld. My name is Weirdfish. I am the admin droid here, taking care of this facility, beaming my thoughts directly to my human counterpart who is relaying them to you through the medium of YouTube. Welcome. Sorry, connection error. Okay, so as I said, I am Weirdfish. I'm the admin droid. Me and my fellow droids here were on a ship heading to an Empire prison colony. Unfortunately, we hit a rather rough meteor shower. I don't know space, leave me alone. The ship was damaged, we crash landed, all of the human crew died, and most of our droids were, well, destroyed, and we're all that's left. We have myself, the admin droid. I cannot harm humans, but I'm in charge here. I will be relaying instructions to the rest of my droids from the humans as we see fit. We have Atreus and Buster, who are our guard droids. They mostly subdue humans, but they can use lethal force in extreme situations. We have Giles, our maintenance bot, and also Vic, our chef. And that's about it. Unfortunately, our memory cores and connection to the broader Empire were lost during the damage. So we know very little. We have our basic programming, which is collect humans and look after them, make sure their needs are met and that they don't hurt themselves or each other. So with that in mind, let's get to it. We've just arrived on this beautiful planet and we scoped out this beautiful area, which can be seen in a previous video log we uploaded a few days ago if you want to go check that out. It's very subtle, I know. All we've done is created a little hut for us to sleep in, except we don't sleep. A hut for us to reside in and keep all of our supplies, which our supplies are very basic, except for our designated android pods, which unfortunately we have no way of powering. But hopefully in the future we'll discover a way. Until then, we can survive by processing local fauna and flora through our biostomachs, creating enough energy for us to operate. Which is to say, the androids can eat food until we can power their beds, and then they can sleep, quote unquote, recharge, and survive that way. And so first thing on the agenda, you can see we've mapped out where we envision our walls to go to keep our humans penned in and any hostile humans penned out. There is a line here as well. But that's a way in the future. We need to be ready now and we can kind of expand out as we go. So let's get our droids back to work. The first thing we need is a holding cell, and we're gonna go big on the first try. I measured out 9, let's go to 11. Because this is gonna be where all humans are taken for processing initially, and where they'll be kept until we feel they're ready to enter our, our little, I don't want to say society, but our little pen, our holding area. So how am I gonna do this? We probably want one entrance for, security reasons. So let's just throw a door right there. We probably want, again, for security, we want a little area here. In fact, why don't we make this, the damage we took in the crash must have been much more. Oh, we don't even have, we have bedrolls. Okay, we're gonna have to work on that. The damage must have been a lot worse than I thought. Our processing power seems to be extremely low compared to, our usual mind-breaking robot speed. So this can be a little hospital, and then we'll have the holding cell proper. So if we assume that we're going to be able to hold, let's start with 10. That's going to annoy me. I mean, that's going to annoy the bots. They're fastidious about order and, you know, symmetry and making sure things are in line. It's definitely the bots, not me, a human. I am not a human. I do not have a respiratory system. Don't believe those lies. And then we're gonna have to do a little break here for our stall doors, because obviously humans have basic human needs. They need to, you know, relieve themselves and wash themselves to feel clean and, you know, stave off disease. Where would I find that? Right here. So we're gonna dig some beautiful holes for them. Wall, hole, wall? No. Okay, they're gonna be a little grander than I initially thought. And then let's do a wall. I guess one could be the, I don't know, for those less able, they can have a slightly bigger space in case they need it. And then we will have a water tub, or I guess a couple of water tubs. Sure. Humans don't care about privacy, right? That's something we'll learn. Oh, we can give them bath mats. We don't have anything to build them out of, but that's something we can do in future. And then I need a door, and specifically I need a stall door. Am I not allowed a stall door? Do I not unlock those yet? Oh, that I didn't realize. Oh no, we do. Okay. Never mind. Panic over. What else do they need? They need a place to eat. Can do that right here. They can share. This will be enough for now. We're not going to have 10 people right away. They also need recreation. Humans need, you know, stimulus. And now you might think, but Weird Fish, or Elliot, you can call me Elliot, but we'll stick with Weird Fish. This is Rimworld. Prisoners and, you know, ethically kept humans don't need recreation. Well, you're wrong. They do now. I made it so that they do. And again, if you want more information on exactly how we did all that, the video before this one, well, a couple before this one, I think at this point, went over how we're setting up all the mods and the settings and how all of this works. I'm going to be trying to talk mostly through my connection with Weirdfishbot, who I would just like to reiterate is a completely different color and has a hairstyle, which none of the other bots do. And I don't know how that happened, but it's kind of great, so I'm not going to question it. Also the first time I've ever used animation mods. I kind of like it. I thought I would hate it, but I don't know, something about this really speaks to me. It's just going back to my RuneScape days, just watching them bang their heads on a tree for 20 minutes. Oh, that's right, we're gonna need a well. Right, a water basin needs to be filled with... Wait, they filled it with water. Can they just grab it from the stream? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, well, in that case, who cares? We don't need a well. Okay, now, until some humans arrive that need taking care of, what can we do? We should probably grow some food. Humans like food, I know that much. Maybe just a small little patch. Why not right here? Humans also like clothes. Though I don't know we can make any clothes yet. We'll start with just some food. And I guess just some rice? Oh, I don't know, what else we got here? Carrots? Humans like carrots. We'll go with carrots. And, oh, there was something... Ah, there we go. That's what I was after. Sorry, there will be some, you know, calibration time whilst our droids get used to their new surroundings and actually being put to work. They've been in storage for months at this point, so, you know, who knows how effective they'll actually be at this. So the next thing... Well, we do need food. Also light. Humans do like light. Campfires. Do we have just torchlight? That'll probably do. And slap a couple of these around. They can poop in the dark. I don't think that's an issue. I don't think humans mind that. Now this is sealed in, we can make sure that this is for the Hoomans. Oops, wrong Hoomans. The Hoomans. And then we're gonna set these two to medical. I don't think it makes much of a difference, but, you know, it's the intention more than anything else. We're gonna have to expand as we grow, but I would like an area for the Hoomans initially. How much wood do we have? 450. That might be enough. Obviously, wood is not the ideal material for building walls out of. We know this much. Let's do a fancy wall. This will probably end up being moved. Also really like that tree. Zen cherry tree. I assume we can get cherries off of that. We'll try. Doesn't look like we got anything, though they might have immediately eaten it because it looks like we're already out of food. Visitors. Are they humans? Oh, they are humans. Parks, Baldorf, and Mini Founders. Those are some good names. Do we want to collect these? That's a good question. Obviously, eventually, we're going to be upsetting a lot of people by looking after their people. The robots don't understand that, but yeah, our robots are actually starving. Alert, 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 harvest whatever we can. Oh, this is bad news. We might have to do some hunting, which isn't how we wanted to introduce ourselves with violence, but needs must, you know. Look at his little face. Ooh. Kind of creepy. They're both spindly. We have two spindly humans. I mean, if anything, we should be looking after the spindly humans. They clearly can't look after themselves. I don't know. I wasn't... I think we have to. I think it would be wrong of us not to. What weapon do you have? Grenade launcher. Oh boy. You also wearing Devil Strand? You are. Jeez. I don't know if we can take them, to be honest. No, we have to. It's in our core programming. We haven't learned how to treat humans yet. Alright, let's take anyone capable of, this is emergency guard duty, so anyone capable of subduing a Hooman, come on down, anytime you're ready. Hopefully we never get a prison riot, because we're very slow at responding. Okay. No lethal weapons. You get out your bat. You get out your stun gun. Oh, we can just arrest. Can you arrest if you're incapable of violence? We can. Oh, well, that changes things. Okay, come here. Okay. You arrest. Okay, they're hostile. The humans are... They're resisting. So we're gonna take them very non-lethally. Nice, got them with the tase. And they're down. Perfect. Look at that. 22 conditions, but no danger of death. No permanent damage. This is honestly perfect. I know that we're now enemies. Oh, and they brought food. Oh, thank you. Do we strip them? Probably not. Probably not. Unless they have something... Like, obviously we're taking away their weapons, but unless they have something that's actively dangerous, or we have someone, you know, who is in greater need, then we probably... Oh, nice. Yeah, we want to take all of this... Oh, they had a tech print. Well, that's very nice. We'll take that for the future. And more food. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, this was actually absolutely the play. Thank goodness. This sets us off so nicely. Okay, so I'm gonna have to heal them. I don't know why we're not healing them. Dr. Atreus and Buster. I know that there are guards, but they're kind of our first responders. Why are you not? Okay, now they're tending. They were just busy chopping. They didn't realize. Okay, so when they're healed, we should move them into here. We probably won't recruit them until they're healed. This guy's fine though, so we can ethically encourage to understand that we mean them no harm and that this is for the greater good. So the plan is to have our robot things all in this area. And then we're going to expand all the way over here because humans, what do humans want? They're going to want houses. They're going to want nice places to live. They're going to want nice things to do. They're going to need jobs. So, you know, the idea is that eventually they'll take over most of the labor in here and our robots can focus on either, you know, providing for the humans or researching things humans ask for to make sure they can provide it for them. So with that in mind, we now have 2 humans who we're going to have to actually, let's just reduce resistance. Now, what do you like? What do you like? You like crafting, social, and intellectual. That's good to know. What is your ideal religion? Post-spiritual, so individualist. They love free love. That's about it. They love Arctic foxes, which we're probably not going to get many of here. Toot of self. I mean, if you want to toot yourself, that's your own business. Okay. Let's throw in, because I know humans... Oh, we don't even have passive coolers. Okay. This is a very early heat wave, so my memory banks tell me that it shouldn't last more than a few days, so even if they get very warm, they shouldn't be in much danger of dying. If they do, then we know what our first research is, right? Which, bearing that in mind, even though Parks Baldorf, likes researching, that's going to be the robot's job. Humans can tell us, and I'll show you how that works. Humans are going to be able to tell us the things they want, but we're going to do the actual learning and thinking for them. Do a good old Minecraft 9x9. Minecraft is the name of the programming that the robots have that helps them with building and planning and such. It's definitely not anything else. Vic has immediately put on the... That's incredible. Maybe he thinks it's a chef's outfit. Like, it's to help him, you know, keep from getting food all over his shiny robot body. Okay, so we need the benches so that we can learn, we can think, we can interface, and we can learn what the humans want and how we're going to provide it for them. Oh, they'll also probably want some light in there. I've heard that helps with researching, if you can actually see what you're looking at. So we'll just throw just one of these. That'll probably do it. I don't think our robots care about comfort, but just in the interest of, you know, saving their joints, we'll give them stools. We can also... Nope, we can't do filing cabinets. Of course we can't. Days. Recreation deprived? Oh, because they were in the hospital and the things in here. Also, if they're in the hospital, they can't get to the bathroom. You know what, this was a nice idea, but until we actually get some hospital facilities, let's not bother with that. Can someone escort her to... No, I guess she's just gonna wander around. That looks ridiculous. When she comes around, we'll escort her, you know, to the place she's meant to be. Obviously, she's very upset at this room, so we'll put her in this room and maybe that'll cheer her up some. Oh, we're here. What is our faction called? We are called the Human... I was going to say Liberation Front, but we're kind of the opposite. We're not liberating, we're... What do you call, like, the care... Human Care? Human Care Covenant. I like that. That sounds very Rimworld. Covenant? Covenant. Yeah. And What do we call our settlement? We probably call it something like safety. Because, we want to make sure the humans know that this is where they should come if they're looking to be safe and cared for. It's quite hot here. You're right. There is nothing I can do. Well, actually, we can do research. Heating. That's the opposite of what we need. Plumbing. Basin, bathtub, water butt. Okay, well, think of it this way. If we fill up a water butt with water, I was going to say that's nice, cool water for them to cool down in. I think plumbing is the way to go. I think plumbing will make our people. Will make. Yeah, for sure. Parks Buldorf here, after pooping a couple of times in the hole in the ground, was like, can we not have a hole, or can we have a hole that leads to a pipe that takes it somewhere else? It kind of, smells in here a little bit. They should all be set to. Oh no, my mistake. I was going to say they should all be set to research, but in addition to research, I do want to set up a stone cutting area, which is going to be in here because I want the humans to help. I think the humans can help out with that. And in fact, we can probably do that like right here. It doesn't have to be big. I know I'm being very pedantic about where things go, but that's kind of... I wanted to focus more on the building. So it is important to me that this is done correctly. I know a lot of this is going to get changed around, but I want to start on the right foot, Oh, we got plumbing already. Wow, we do have fast research. Okay, good news, humans. You no longer have to poop in a hole. Well, you still have to poop in a hole, but shortly it'll be a better hole. Tree sowing. Wow, there's a lot of trees. Soil reclamation. Unlocks placing soil on rough stone. Garden soil improves growing conditions. Soil fertility you want, so we can just make fertile soil. I mean, that sounds good. I don't know if that's something that we need immediately, though. I don't know. Humans? Mr. Parks? Miss Found Us? Well, Found Us is still wandering. So, Mr. Parks, what is more appealing to you? Would you like a meat hook, some better soil for growing things in, or some pretty trees? You need more time to collect your thoughts. You might consider it. Well, yeah, I need you to consider it. What do you want? Help me. I can't help me help you. You love crafting. Okay. Say no more. Smithing it is. Okay, excellent. Now let's get stone cutting. We don't have stone cutting. Wow, this just gets better and better, huh? I did not think this through. Okay, well, we're steaming through the research, so hopefully it'll come up shortly. We're also starving. Who's starving? Literally everyone. Okay. There must be food. There is food. Harvest. Can I just, like, harvest all plants? There we go. I should, incidentally... Oh, why did this happen? I turned this off. Oh, obviously I didn't. Okay, well, that's what I get, I guess. Okay, now, get rid of all this. I'll tell you where the home zone is. It's here, for one. And normally it would be the walls, but as these are temporary, I'll fix that later. There you go. That's the home zone. Well, and I guess this, in case it ever catches fire. Smithing is complete. I'm sure Parks will be delighted. Now, Mr. Parks, I know you're sleeping, but this is very important. Do you want a crucifix, gunpowder, or a septic tank? Sir? I need your opinion. We do have a reroll. If none of those sound appealing, we can reroll. I think a reroll's appropriate. Okay, how do you feel about beer? Or perhaps carpets? I kind of like carpets. Or pemmican. I mean, you are hungry. Are you hungry? You're very hungry. I mean, there is a meal right here. can probably just eat that. But yes, he is hungry, so we'll go with pemmican. A wild man wanders in. Oh. Well, we obviously have to try and bring this poor man in. Oh, wow. That is a good person to have. Are you also another post-spiritism? Oh, so they'll get along. That's nice to know. Okay. 50% chance. Oh, I don't like those odds. Who's my animal person? I think it's Vic, right? Yeah. Oh, and we're being raided. Mr. Beaver over here has heard of what we're doing and doesn't like it. He's come to break out his fellow humans, and we're going to have to persuade him that he's actually better off here, and so are the other Hoomans. Oh, no, don't use your gun. Use your stun gun. Oh, he nicked him. Oh god, run. We don't have run and gun. It's worth noting. Playing without that this time. Where are my other two? Where are my guards? Giles, run. Giles, run. We don't want to hurt you. We don't want to hurt you. We're for the betterment of all mankind. I'm gonna zap. There you go. Bring him down. He is dodging like crazy. He does have very good melee. And he is a fighter. Oh. And nimble. Wow. He's gonna be hard to bring down. Where's Buster? Get over here. You're miles away. Oh my goodness. Just go down. Mr. Beaver, I'm sorry. Please. No, shh, Atreus. Chill. Okay, we got him. Take his beer. Oh, we'll take his club. And his pemmican. Okay. Atreus, take him to the holding cell for, processing. Buster, you are the worst guard I've ever seen. In completely the wrong area. Nobody's getting some peaches, so I guess I'll let him off. I guess we should put a door on this side, because they're having to walk all the way around, but yeah, they'll be fine. It's fine. Human revenge. Oh no, don't hurt him. Just gently bop him with the wood. Gently bop him. And hopefully don't take too much damage yourself. We don't have a lot of robot medicine. Now, Vic isn't specialized for combat. They are just a chef bot. But they are still a bot, so turns out humanity loses. Alright. We're gonna capture you and we'll tame you in the place. Okay, humans, there's a lot of you now. We can get you some nice calming tea. We can get you some clothing, which some of you might appreciate. And the third option is planter boxes. No, I don't think any of those really appeal to them. Maybe, well, clothing and tea. I'm gonna re-roll for stone cutting, that's exactly, and passive coolers. Passive cooler, but this is for me, okay? I need the stone cutting. Oh, we'll take that, which was bringing me on to my next point. The human's main complaint, and to be honest, also the droid's main complaint, has been food issues. So I'm thinking maybe we build a kitchen right here. Just realized we shouldn't be reducing resistance, we should be reducing will. Oh, that's my bad. Sorry, robots. I gave you bad information. I was wondering why it was taking so long. I know everything's a little bit boxy to begin with, but as our robots get more sophisticated and they learn more about human aesthetics and such, we'll start varying it up and making it a bit more interesting. But this is just our initial little base. I don't know if everything will stay. Oh, now carrot harvest is coming in. Look at all these beautiful carrots, humans. You're gonna be so well fed. Aren't you excited for the carrots? He's excited. I can tell. Look at his face. What is that? Bedpan. Ew. Don't look at that too closely. Do we need somewhere to put sewage? Asking for a friend. I don't know. They seem to be dealing with it just fine, so I'm not going to ask any questions. And there is stone cutting. Fantastic. And we already have electricity. That could be huge. That unlocks so much. It does kind of defeat what I was going for, though, with this. What do we actually get? Sun lamps, ceiling lamps. And all of this is fine. I'm gonna not take it right away. Just gonna get this for now. We will get to electricity. I'm not gonna turn it down constantly, but I do want to get us established before I start diving into all the things that unlocks. And in the meantime, we have a whole bunch of stone cutting to do. Oh wow, what just happened? Okay. So we recruited... We shouldn't have recruited... Oh, we tamed Misfit. Weirdfish, would you mind explaining to Misfit that that's not quite how we work here? And our main ideology has become post-spiritualism, which was kind of expected. That was part of the point of this. As we can see here, Beaver's will has been broken, which means at any point we can release him. But we have nowhere for them to go. What is that? Oh, that must have been made out of, like, the ironwood? That's kind of cool. Oh no, the humans are fighting. Guards intervene. They're gonna hurt each other. Don't use your gun. Oh my goodness. This is an intervention. Beaver, stand down. Stand down. Giles, get in here. Need to tase him. Oh, never mind. We got him. This is going to be a problem. He's a psychopath and he loves to fight, and he's very good at it. I think this is where I'm going to end it for this first episode. I hope you kind of get a feel for what we're trying to achieve here. And I am going to... Well, I'd probably cut it out, but I think Parks here, yeah, is suffering from food poisoning. So I think the humans' next request is that they get actual food. So we're going to set up the kitchen. I'm going to set up all the bills for stone cutting, and we're going to start just churning out blocks as fast as we can. What do we have? We have limestone and granite, which is a nice combination. I really like limestone. So we're just going to start churning those out. Once the humans are released, they can help us with that. But we are going to need to build some homes for them, so I'll at least lay those out, if not build them. We'll start getting all this wood replaced with stone. And I kind of want your opinions. What are we going to do with people like Beaver who, you know, aren't content with their new life, where they fight and rebel? And I mean, frankly, he is a danger to these other humans. He's not the same ideologian as them. I think these are all the same. Yeah, he's not the same ideologian, and he just loves to rumble. What is his? Breed of subjugation, supremacist. I mean that kind of says it all, doesn't it, really? Because obviously punishment and rehabilitation will work for some people, but this guy, it's just not going to. He doesn't care about other people, and he wants to hurt them, and he thinks he should be in charge, but obviously he's not in charge. Where the robots are in charge, and the humans should be happy and live carefree lives. So do we just, like, set him up? Maybe this could be like a solitary confinement area? Like, we wall this off, and then we can build them houses, and they can have their own little area here, but it's just for troublemakers. Like, they never interact with the rest of humanity. And we take care of their needs, but they're not allowed out. That's an idea. Let me know what you think. solitary, like, do we just punish them? Like, are these the people that we turn into fertilizer and, whatever else we can do with dead conserve? Do we just cut their legs off and, take care of them but make sure they can never hurt anyone again? I'm curious to hear your thoughts. I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm very excited for this. I have been wanting to do just a more building-focused settlement, settlement management type playthrough of Rimworld for a while now, so yeah, I'm very excited to see how this goes, and I'm really wanting to see how we develop this whole area into basically a little town. We're going to give everyone, little houses on their own. Some people are going to live in more of a community. Like, actually, what is their feelings on... So the free love, again, diversity of thought is good. They really don't care about clothing. These are very, free love, hippie individualists, which is a little weird. But I feel like the way that translates is, be mindful of your own needs, but, live and let live, which I think we can all get along with. So what I'm thinking is maybe, a commune for these guys? We have, what, 3 of them right now? So maybe we could build a little, 3-bedroomed house with a shared dining recreation area. So they each have their individual areas, but also a shared area. I think that could work quite well. So I'll work on that. Maybe down here somewhere, or over here might be a nice spot. I'm going to have to do some planning, plan out where I want, the paths to go, because I've kind of already started laying some of them out here. And the more I think about it, the more solitary area for the more rowdy humans. I think there could be something to that. So I'm rambling a little. Thank you for watching. From the prison droid from the safety settlement. See you next time. Bye.